The year was 1973 in Washington State. Several local residents had made calls to law enforcement regarding these terrifying sounds coming from the forest.
911, what is the location of your emergency?
During this time, multiple witnesses had come forward and had reported seeing a very large, tall creature walking upright near a large gravel pit at the old Pipeline Road. In May of this year, a man named Marlon Ayers recorded a strange howl outside of Puyallup, Washington. Many residents came forward and said they had heard the same thing. Local residents called the creature the Puyallup Screamer. Here is Marlon Ayers' recording from 1973.
And I saw this thing there. I didn't know what it was.
In Afghanistan, several high-ranking U.S. officials had met with the Taliban leader.
A honcho, like an older man, a contact, a go-between, an indigenous person who had some juice in the area.
To lighten the mood, a sergeant asks the Taliban warlord if he's ever seen a Yeti.
And the interpreter turned to the sergeant. He was like, yes, of course he knows what you're talking about. And what he ends up saying is like, yes, of course I've seen this thing that you've talked about out here. I've been seeing it ever since I was a kid. I grew up with this thing. And I hate this thing. We all hate this thing because when I was young, we saw it all the time. And it would come and it would occasionally steal livestock and would frighten our women. And when we had chances, we would shoot at it with our Kalashnikovs. And the name that they have for it isn't like, it's not some romantic name like, Big Man of the Woods or any shit like that. It's like the local name that they have for it is like Dirt Thing or like Pest Thing. It's like a very pejorative name that they have for this.
It looked like somebody was bent over and had their head in the window of the deer blind. It either heard me or smelt me, and he pulled his head out of the tent and stood straight up, and that shocked me. They don't make people that big.
The way it moved, almost as if it was gliding across the beach. I've never seen anything move like that in my life. They were screaming at each other in gibberish. It sounded like a language, and they were chuntering away back and forwards, back and forwards, back and forwards. I know what a bear looks like, and there is no way on this planet that what I saw were bears.
What are you reporting?
Jesus Christ, you better... Sheriff, Zia!
Hello?
Get somebody out here.
What's going on now, sir?
That son of a bitch is about 6'9", I don't know.
Do you see him now, sir?
Yes, I'm looking right at him.
Uh-oh.
My name is Maximus Decimus Meridius, Commander of the Armies of the North, General of the Felix Legions, and you are listening to Sasquatch Chronicles.